Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my lovely embers. It's time for another reaction, and I think it's time for some more Game of Thrones. The last episode was a beautiful episode. We got such a great payoff. Great job to the actor who played Joffrey, because he really nailed it. He's just as good as at playing his character as Umbridge was in making you just dislike her. It was a tough time for him after doing that role. I hate that, people can't separate their feelings between a fictional character and the actor who was playing that. But, I think he did amazing. There were so many people who wanted to see Joffrey taken out that it's hard for me to pinpoint exactly who would have done it? Who had the guts to do it? But let's just find out. If you're new to the channel, I want to stop and take a moment to welcome you in. So welcome to the channel. I'm glad to have you here. If you're one of my returning subscribers and viewers, you know that I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Flair Unique, and today we're watching Game of Thrones Season 4, Episode 3. Before we move on, I want to take a moment to show some appreciation to my Patreon members who are now listed here on the screen for you to see. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and a special shout out to my top tier patrons: Electro, Michelle Lee, Miriam Pachain, Ella Lewis, Crashly P, Lee, Connie Ritter, Christopher Plasinski, Michaela Wright, Caleb Ebner, Ms. Mia, Philip Marshall, Amy James, Natalia, Kim Walker, Daniel Ward, Selene, Victoria, Monty Gutierrez, Cherries Rock, Phobane, and Sarah Needler. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and allowing me to continue doing what I love to do. If you haven't had a chance to check out any of the other content on my channel, feel free to check it out. I have everything listed on my homepage and playlist for you. Also listed there are some of the reactors that I watch here on YouTube as well, if you want to check some of them out. If you're looking for my social medias, you'll find those down in the description, so feel free to check those out. Let's go ahead and get started on today's reaction.
You did this! You did this!
We have to leave.
Take him! Where's his wife?
Oh no, why is she trying to go after her?
Where is she?
No one leaves the capital!
Oh, I mean, I know why she's trying to go after her, but no. Oh yeah, I knew there had to be a good reason for her rekindling, getting back together with this dude.
Get in.
Where are we going?
Somewhere safe.
Anywhere but here. Hey, he acted fast. Good on him. I like this guy. I'm glad she saved him. What the heck?
You'll be fine. You're stronger than you know.
It's not about being strong, but what kind of ship? This looks like a ghost ship. Oh. No.
I should get back.
First, you want your pay. 10,000, was it?
10,000.
Yeah, that is the same dude who,
Wait!
Oh no. She saved his life for him to die like this?
He saved me.
Saved you, my lady. He followed my orders. Money buys a man silence for a time. A bolt in the heart buys it forever.
And I believe him. The man might have actually been doing this just for the money.
I had it made a few weeks ago.
Oh.
What did I once tell you about the capital?
R'hllor is here.
You're safe with me.
Oh, that's a lie. Crap. Now she's back in Baelish's hands. But he's kind of... No. Even with Cat being gone, he can still do some devious stuff.
Clawing at his own throat, looking to his mother to make it stop. It was horrible.
The world is overflowing with horrible things. They brought me your grandfather's body when he died, you know. A great doughy lump I'd sat next to at endless dinners and tedious gatherings.
When she talks about him, it's like she has no fond memories of this man.
I must be cursed.
Nonsense. You may not have enjoyed watching him die, but you enjoyed it more than you would have enjoyed being married to him. I can promise you that.
She makes a very good point there.
The next one should be easier.
Alrighty, so Marjorie doesn't seem to have known what happened there.
What kind of king do you think you'll be?
A good king?
I think so as well.
Better than Joffrey? I'm gonna bet on it.
But what makes a good king?
This is hardly the place or the time.
Alright, Tywin has something on his mind, something that he's looking for in general. Why doesn't he just tell him what he's looking for?
What about strength?
King Robert was strong. He won the rebellion and crushed the Targaryen dynasty, whoring and hunting and drinking.
And then getting killed by someone close to him.
What do they all lack?
Wisdom.
Yes.
There we go.
But what is wisdom? How do you know which choice is wise and which isn't? Any experience of treasuries and granaries or shipyards and soldiers?
No, he'll have you there to guide him. You can tell him all the right decisions.
A wise young king listens to his counselors and heeds their advice until he comes of age.
Right there.
Your brother was not a good king. If he had been, perhaps he'd still be alive.
Jeez, he's jumping right into it. He's past Joffrey at this point.
Please give the Queen a moment alone with her son. Yes, Lord. All of you.
Yeah, Tywin didn't waste any time. He's right back to business. He's got his eye on the prize and he knows what he wants to happen right now. So even in front of Cersei, he just went on.
The day will come when you think you are safe and happy. And your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. That's what he said to me.
It would have been too bold of him to make this type of move.
Avenge our son. Kill Tyrion.
Wow. No way. Nope, not happening.
There'll be a trial. We'll get to the truth of what happened.
I don't want a trial. I want him dead.
First, you need to figure out whether it was him or not. She's understandably upset, though. Once again, no mother should have to witness her child dying. This is not the right response for this moment.
Why have the gods made me love a hateful woman?
Jamie, not him, please.
Jamie doesn't seem to care. Jamie, what's...
Stop it!
No means no. Okay, but she's still... They're confusing. They're very confusing. Her mouth is saying no, but her body's saying yes, and I just don't know what to think of it all.
Stop right!
Are they trying to make a new baby?
I don't care. I don't care.
Pretty sure that that's considered... Well, if you know, you know, right?
I want you there as soon as I can. Get my gold, be on my way.
On your way where?
Might book passage across the narrow sea. Second Sons could be... Seems like a good fit for me.
Wait. Second Sons is no longer...
This is my land.
If I'm standing on it, it's my land.
Forgive my father. He was wounded fighting in the war. Our cottage burned down while he was gone.
No, she's not. She's not doing this.
Which house did he fight for?
The Tullys of Riverrun.
There's a storm coming. You'll be wanting a roof tonight. We don't have much, but any man that bled for House Tully is welcome to it.
The Tullys are part of her family, though, right? So these people are kind of in line with her side.
We ask the warrior to give us courage in these days of strife and turmoil. We ask the maiden to protect Sally's virtue.
You got to do all 7 of the fuckers.
Oh my God. Forgive him. The injuries.
And they asked the stranger not to kill us in our beds tonight for no damn reason at all.
This man. Where are you? Your manners. Bring your manners to the table. Arya, you too?
Really good.
The Red Wedding, they're calling it. Frey will burn in the 7th hell for what he did.
Someone's gonna get him. Don't you worry about that.
I was going to send Sally north to stay with my brother, but the north's no better. The whole country's gone sour.
You got any ale?
Afraid not.
How can a man not keep ale in his home?
That poor little girl, she's like, I have no part in this.
How would it be if you stayed on till the new moon? Fair wages for fair work?
Fair wages for fair work.
Wait, but don't you guys have somewhere you need to be? Guess that'll work out. They can have a good resting moment and let all the stresses go away for a little while. Or not.
What did you do?
He's weak. He can't protect himself. They'll both be dead come winter. How many stars they got to behead before you figure it out?
Ouch. I'm gonna go ahead and take that point. He probably very well does know what he's talking about. And the times that are coming and falling upon them, yeah, those two probably aren't gonna make it too long.
They all think you're just
A what?
a wildling.
My father hated that word. Makes me sound a bit dangerous, doesn't it?
It's good to see she's adjusting to life over here pretty nicely.
I hear them making their jokes, but no one's touched me, if that's what you mean.
I just knew a train was going to come through here during the recording. I just knew it.
There's 100 men lying awake at night picturing you.
And what about you?
Gilly?
You... Well, this is awkward.
I worry about you.
She wants to know if you were doing a little picturing.
Some of them were thieves before they came here. Some of them were rapers.
So, what are you saying? Are you bored of me?
Oh, Jesus, no. I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
I want to protect you.
Keep an eye on little Sam.
Aren't you just adorable? Aren't you just adorable?
Joffrey Baratheon. I said those words when I tossed a leech into the fire. I am now faced with a great opportunity, and I am powerless to take advantage of it.
We'll find you an army.
Oh, that is right. He did. Who was the last one? There's one more. It was Robb, Joffrey, and who else?
Soldiers win wars. Soldiers on the ground. It's dirty on the ground.
We don't have any gold.
Not yet.
Huh? You got a plan?
I'm running out of time, Sir Davos.
Who else is fighting for the throne right now?
It's a new one today. Lots of tricky words, but I think you can manage.
He's picking up reading pretty quickly.
Almost got beheaded by a first sword of Bravos. I suppose if you work for the Iron Bank of Bravos, and each one of your gold barges is worth half a kingdom, you tend not to be overly concerned with the kind of distinction.
Huh? You having some kind of revelation?
I need you to write a message.
You should write it yourself. It's good practice.
It's too important for me. To the officers of the Iron Bank of Bravos.
Okay, he was moving, he was talking, and it all just went right by me. There's a plan that he has, but I sure as hell didn't catch what that was. He's gonna try and get them, the Iron Bank, to support them.
What's his name?
Sam.
Lovely. Daddy?
No.
Where's Daddy?
Dead.
Where are you from?
Oh, why is she all up in our business like this? Why did she come over here? Her presence is just too forceful.
She'll clean and cook and look after the other girls' babies.
Could find other work for her, too.
No. Feel like she's a lot less safe here. Just off of that first impression.
You'll be safer here. Who's going to protect you at Castle Black? Me?
You protected me north of the wall.
It'd be very hard for her to see the better side right now, especially in all of this. Well, they're still all at it.
I'm sorry. You're lovely. I just never inclined to taste.
You're calling my beauty an acquired taste.
Oh.
Everyone has a preference.
And everyone is missing half the world's pleasure.
I'm not speaking on it.
When it comes to love, I don't choose sides. Pretty ass of yours will sag, your belly will grow soft, and your back will ache in the night sprout from your ears. No one will want you. Make sure you fucked your fill before that day.
I'm on it. No, I can't.
Lord Tywin.
May we have the room?
This is an inconvenience. Why? These two can keep it up all day. That was not how I meant that to sound. He could, you know what? We're good.
I'm sorry about your grandson.
Are you?
Are you interrogating me, Lord Tywin?
Oh, so we're here to see if he was the one who did it?
You arrive at the capital an expert in poisoning. Some days later, my grandson dies of poisoning.
Ooh.
You spoke with Tyrion in this very brothel on the day that you arrived. What did you discuss?
The death of my sister.
For which you blame me.
The mountain follows your orders.
Should I be concerned?
You are unarmed and unguarded because you know me better than that.
Men at war commit all kinds of crimes without their superiors' knowledge.
So you deny involvement in Elia's murder?
Categorically.
Come on, Tywin, you know better. And apparently you know this man better.
I would like to speak with the mountain.
Please never let those two meet. It's not a good idea.
I could arrange for this meeting. 3 judges will render a verdict. I would like you to be the 3rd. I will also invite you to sit on the small council.
What?
The Greyjoys are in open rebellion. A wildling army marches on the wall, and in the east, a Targaryen girl has 3 dragons.
Was it Balin? Was that the third person that they threw the leech in for?
You're saying you need us. That must be hard for you to admit.
Oh, so you didn't come here for an interrogation. You really came because you need to make some negotiations.
I will help you serve justice to Elias.
Oh, is he pawning off the mountain to be killed? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
Brought you some wine, my lord, but they took it from me. I didn't find the candles, though. A quill, some parchment, duck sausage.
Wow. If you go to jail, he's the one that you want on your side.
Do you believe I murdered Joffrey?
No, my lord.
If I were arranging a royal assassination, I'd plan it in such a way that I wouldn't be standing there gawking like a fool when the king died.
Yes, Tyrion is smart enough to not put himself into a bad situation like that. Who did it?
I'm supposed to get a list of names from you, my lord. Anyone who might testify on your behalf.
How generous of them. Very well, my wife.
She's gone.
Gone?
Well, she took that opportunity to get the hell out of there.
And with my wife's disappearance, it makes me seem that much more guilty. Say what you will of Cersei. She is the only one I'm certain had nothing to do with this murder, which makes it unique as King's Landing murders go.
Is she behind that many murders in King's Landing?
Would they at least allow me to see Jaime?
I'll ask, my lord.
Jaime believes that it's not Tyrion, so that might be a good thing.
A man said I'd be named Sir Podrick Payne if I told the judges you bought a poison called the Strangler.
Ooh.
Testifying against me wasn't a suggestion. If they can't tempt you with honey, they'll choose something less sweet.
Already gave them an answer, my lord.
He's telling you to testify against him to save yourself.
Pod, I am giving you an order. Go and find my brother and tell him I need him.
Jesus.
And get yourself out of King's Landing before it's too late. This is farewell.
Farewell.
Aww. The women here are going to miss him.
There has never lived a more loyal squire.
What is up with the noise right now? Trains? Sirens? What's coming next?
No one boils a potato better than your mum. She got...
Whoa.
Diamond!
Oh, crap. I'm still wondering who tried to make this deal with Podrick to testify against Tyrion. Come on, Ygritte. I know you won't do it. You gotta have some good still there in you. No, don't kill the kiddo. Ygritte? Oh, nope.
Open your eyes.
Oh, don't torture the poor kid.
I'm going to eat your dead mama, and I'm going to eat your dead papa. Go tell the crows at Castle Black.
Oh, that's horrifying. To be told that your family is going to be eaten.
You're a champion of the common people, Lord Snow. What do you say to Brother Pip's proposition?
Come on, Jon. All eyes on you.
If the wildlings breach the wall, they'll roll over everything and everyone for 1,000 miles before they reach an army that can stop them.
Rangers returning.
Okay. I was like, oh, let's see if it goes 3 times. Ah, they're just keeping me waiting for this.
They've got Craster's food and his wives. Poor girls. Never thought they'd miss their daddy.
We need to ride north and kill them all. Justice can wait. It's not about justice. I told the wildlings we had over 1,000 men at Castle Black alone. How long do you think they'll keep that information to themselves when the wildlings are peeling their fingernails off?
Oh, okay. Thank you for the visual. I didn't really need that.
And even if every one of us kills 100 wildlings, there's still not a thing we can do to stop them.
Oh no, this wall is about to be very exposed. If they send out any forces. Oh my god. Who would have thought that the whole ordeal at Craster's would have turned into something so terrible for them? Oh. Daenerys is done counting bodies. She's ready to talk about it. Love the very high, very tall architecture.
A champion of Marine.
They want you to send your own champion against him.
Send your favorite Unsullied. Or just send a dragon. That'll take care of it.
Let me kill this man for you.
Very well.
Oh.
We have quite an audience.
Okay, it's time for me to like the new Dario actor. Step up to the plate, let's see what you got. Make me not miss the old actor anymore. Put the horse. You could have just thrown it at the man.
Daenerys Jelmaz Moeksan. Merijemi I Vestran. Astroplot dohe trossa, Sirinho ingati orzi. Diary.
Oh, she's gonna get the slaves of this city too. She's just gonna be the, I want to say slave mother, but that's kind of wrong. Go, all of you enslaved, get down there. Ooh. Okay, careful now. Don't hit the enslaved. Oh, all of their shackles. Now, you still could have hurt some people shooting those, above them like that. But, I get the point. I get what she's going for. How are they going to end it like that? Ooh, her army grows with every city she visits. I don't know what to call them, villages? With every establishment she visits. You gotta get them all across the ocean still. That's a lot of people to transport. She's gonna need some very, very big boats and lots of them. What is bothering me is I still cannot for the life of me say who it was that took Joffrey's life. It's set up in a way that Sansa could look like she did it too, but you know what? I'm not even going to try and take a guess on it because I cannot tell. So I'm going to let that be a surprise when it does show. They've got me invested in so many different places that any way they go now, I'm interested to see. In any case, we'll pick back up soon. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing so that you can keep up with my community updates, my other reactions. And if reactions are your type of thing, then you're in the right type of place. Stay safe, be bright. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.